more thing. Oh, what's going on? But I don't know how to see chat. Oh, I'm just trying something new, something crazy. Oh, wait, here's the chat. Here's the chat. Live chat. Oh, there we go. Now maybe I can see my chat. No. Yes. No. Today's been a day. I have been here since early this morning doing the final. There's so much involved. Oh, there we go. There's the chat. There is so much involved in doing an estate sale. I absolutely commend these companies who do these sales. There's a lot to do. Not quite there. I'm leaving here shortly. I've got to go take a load of personal stuff home and bring the boy back to help me finish up because my back is absolutely broken. Okay, this works much better because I can actually see the chat. Why is this better than StreamYard? I don't understand. But I thought I would show you guys what I have going on if I can figure out how to flip the camera around. Now here's going to be my next. Let's see. Flippy camera. Oh, here we go. All right. So the main room, you kind of saw this the other day when I did the live sale. I am still adding things to these tables. As you can see, there's blank spaces, and I'll tell you where I'm pulling stuff from momentarily. I still got piles that have to go out to the garage. I've kind of refilled like the curios. I've got art actually hung up on the walls now. I'm being a little unorthodox, that's not how you would hang a piece of art if you were living in the home, but it definitely works for an estate sale. And what I've decided is I am going to funnel people. I guess I should show you. Here, let's go out here, and I'm going to show you. Oh, I don't know if I can get through. Yeah, I'll get through. We'll do it. Oh, wait. It's not going to work if I don't unlock the doors because then we can't get through. So don't mind me. I am a little fried and frazzled. Okay. All right. Coffee mugs galore. I have to make signs. I have to do some blanket pricing for some things. All of that good stuff. So, all right, let's go out the door. I didn't even get to the casita. There's not a lot in the casita. I mean, I have a TV in there and I have some shelves. So basically, let me get over here. So people are going to come through this gate, and I'm going to clear this all so it's a good working walk-through space here. I'll do that tonight or first thing in the morning. But in the morning, this is all shady, and I thought that's the best way, since we're not going to let more than like 15 people in at a time. We're going to come through here. I still have a little bit to do here, but they can shop, while they're waiting to come in. I've got tons of stuff out here, and then they'll come in this way, and I will be right here taking the money and all that good stuff. But the kitchen's ready to go. Worked on that last night, and then I've got all this. The cupboards it's all organized really well. We took the doors off of the pantry. We will put those back on when it's all said and done. I've got my little sea life tables, got some art. I'm really leaning towards taking this one though. I loved it when I found it, and I'm loving it again. Oh, my chat wasn't moving. Sorry. Oh, there we are. Okay, now I see everybody. Yeah, so I'm going to sleep on it. And if I'm still feeling the same about it in the morning, I have a place for it. It's mid-century. It's really cool. I love it. Yeah, I know. Okay, I probably will, because I can use the space to put something else. Okay, so then you have your main areas here. I hung some expensive art, filled the little hall closet, and then bloop. This room is almost done. I've been pricing and doing stuff, but I've got to still come through here and price the big pieces of furniture. I brought the two biggest pieces of art in here. And then I got my gorgeous, I'm really sad. I wanted to find a place for these gorgeous pieces of furniture, and it's just not to be. Just not to be. Oh, I lost the chat. Where'd the chat go? Here we go. Live chat. There we go. These are some phenomenal sketchbooks and scrapbooks. Like, how do you even price this? Like, it's just one of those. It's an artist sketchbook. I don't know. I have to contemplate that. And this, I had this listed, but it's really hard to list something like, actually, I don't think I had this one listed. I had the Japanese one. Look at this. May 26th, 1888. Got Ida Hazelton from Canton, Pennsylvania. Like, the lineage is all here. I mean, this is a complete family history here. I don't even know. Again, how do you put a price tag on something like that? How do you do it? I don't know. I got to figure it out, though. I love this. I don't have a place for it. We're going to be blanket pricing plush and linens and clothing. Look at this clothing and pillows and blankets. And then I don't even know what all is under here. I've got a lot of help tomorrow. And one of the things they're going to have to do is, as things are selling, just pull stuff out and get it displayed. Blankets. Hi, Jackie. I have not seen your name in forever. It is good to see you. Like purses and wallets, I'm just going to have to blanket price. I don't have time to go through all this life. Like, who's got time for that? Then we come out here. I still want to do more work out here. I'm not quite satisfied with it. This room, I'm still dealing with moving art where it needs to go. We have so much art. So the next time I'm doing a thrifting video and I'm looking at art, would you guys like scream at me? No, you don't. Yes, blanket pricing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no more buying art, because it's one of those things. I love it, but I don't get it listed. I just don't get it listed. I still have some spots. I can fill stuff up on these shelves. So almost ready to go. This room's almost ready to go. And this room, this is where I need Noah's help, because these are like all bins of clothes that I'm just going to move them out of here to make more space in here. And I also have some big walls. I need to hang some more pieces of the art. So that's going to happen when I come back tonight. The kids are going to come and help me do that. I am going to let this go. I wanted to keep it. Again, I just don't really have a spot for it. I've got some, these were my end table, my nightstands at my house. I did have these, but then I just got the new flexi spot ones. So I've switched. I got these to resell. So sell they will. Got quilts. And then if we come out to the garage, now this is where it's still kind of a, woof. It's going to be a lot of digging. A lot of going through stuff. I forgot I had some of this. Look at that. It's sugar, flour, and this one is tea. Is it tea? I think it's tea. No, coffee. Sugar, flour, and coffee. The old 1940s, 50s canisters. Super incredible. such a pain to ship. So it's getting sold here. I've got some swag lamps. So some of this I need to like pull and display a little better. But basically I just had people helping me get it out of boxes and crates and onto shelves. Look at him. He sat behind my desk when I had the good stuff. I might keep him. I'm torn. Maybe. He might be coming home with me. Well, it's 6 years of thrifting and a lot of that. 6 years? Are you crazy? I've been thrifting for, try 26 years. 26 years, girl. You've only been seeing me do it on YouTube for a short time, 6 years, but I was thrifting long before that. This is all Christmas. It's all Christmas. See, I still see some Goodwill tags that need to come off of stuff. They just cheapen things, you know? Most people look at it and go, well, you only pay that, so I only want to pay that. And so I have to pull some taggies. Yeah, it's the Thenichelady. Yes, correct. But yeah, I have been a thrifting a long time. I'm super excited. I've already got 4 of these shelving units spoken for. And I don't think it's going to be hard to sell all the shelves. I'm hoping I can sell the display cases and the big stuff. The big stuff has to go. Look at my Nippon vases. I should bring those in the house. Those are probably going to go in the house, but yeah, I'm going to go find a place to sit and answer your questions now. How about that? Because my back is screaming. I'm excited. I'm nervously excited about how this is going to go. Like I said, I do have quite a bit of help tomorrow. Oh, give me a D. D just fell on the ground. Okay, let me remember how to flip this back around. There we are. Hi. Oh, remember her? She's a 1970s original painting of this just 70s girl right there. I have a lot of stuff. And so, you know, I've been getting the comments of, Danny, why do you keep buying when you have so much stuff? So let me explain that once again. What you are seeing in all of this is the years of having things in my stores. And then when the stores closed, all of these things needed to come out of the store. And at the time, my solution was to put things in storage and deal with it later. I'm a deal with it later kind of gal. And as I've been making videos the last 6 years, my system is you see me shop for it and then it goes in the Thenichelady shop and that's how it sells. When I put the older things into the Thenichelady shop, they really don't sell. The excitement is gone. You know, the like seeing me find it and shop for it, that's kind of the marketing end of my business. And it's just not the same appeal. Now, if I got that stuff all listed out on eBay and Etsy and Poshmark, yes, I could sell it. But there's not enough hours in the day to do both the current and the past. And I really thought, really, my brain was like, well, I'm going to get another brick and mortar. I'm going to have another store. I need to hold on to stuff to just, yeah, well. So I'm in this really big era of let it go. I'm going to simplify my life. I'm going to let all of this go. I have the estate sale happening Friday and Saturday. And then I'm working with an antiques liquidator, which is really exciting, who may then take it and put what's left that's good on auction. So not the same company I used before. And I just have to say, and I want to put this out there because I've heard from several of you, if you bought something from the other estate auction that was out of my house, and you had an issue, either you didn't get what you paid for, or they tried to slam you with hundreds of dollars of shipping, so you had to forfeit some items, please reach out and let me know. I'm working as hard as I can to get you taken care of. I also will just recommend that if you paid for something and you didn't get it and they won't make it right, aka refund you, then please take it up with your bank. I'm not normally an advocate of advising that, but at this point, this company has been really bad, really bad. They were bad with me too. It took me 3 weeks to get paid, and then they changed the percentage. I had to fight to get, I feel like I have this woman sitting over my shoulder. Yeah, they didn't want to pay me what they should have paid me, and I had to battle. And then they let customers dump stuff out and just leave it for me to clean up. I had a $1,500 saddle stolen that nobody wants to take accountability for. Yeah, it was not good, not good. I would never do business with them again. And I've done thousands and thousands of dollars worth of business with them. So I don't know what is happening with companies today. They just don't care about repeat business. Like, they want to be one and done. And I don't understand that at all, of that mentality of, look, just finally looked at myself, that like, we don't need to take care of our customers anymore. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that? Yeah, I don't know. Opening a shop is not, I've let that go. I have genuinely let that go. I am ready for a new phase of simplified life. Like, I cannot wait to be done. I just cannot wait to be done with this house, so that I can just be in one spot, have my system. I couldn't even get a video out today. Not because I don't have the footage, just because I couldn't finish the editing, because there was so much to do here still. So that's why I'm here. But there will be a doozy of a video coming, let me tell you. It's in the works. It's in the works. It's really weird. The chat like comes and goes. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Does it just like show me when you guys say something? Maybe, I don't know. But you guys have any questions about what setting up an estate sale and running it and all of that? Let me know. What are any questions about anything? Throw those questions at me. So it's funny, Darlene. So I remember 3 years ago when I went through the move, I was so completely overwhelmed. My meltdown is on camera. And I've gotten really close to those points again, but I have been getting some help in learning how to regulate my brain. I have a really good support system that says, breathe, Danny, breathe. They notice my spiraling. I spiral, like, and I just start, going to the worst. And so I'm learning to regulate that, deal with that, know when to stop. Like, I have so much still left to do, but I am listening to my body saying, you know what, you need to take a little breather for an hour or two, and then come back and just make it just good enough. It just has to be good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that is something that's really hard to let go of. Like, I want things perfect. I know there's going to be people showing up and going through this house and then going out and criticizing me, which I don't let that get to me. I like, that's fine. You want to criticize me, that's whatever. But I also, want to try to keep up being a good example and how to like not get into this mess. Las Vegas. So if you're in Las Vegas, it's listed on estatesales.net. As far as I know, I am the only estate sale this weekend, which should be good. Like, I mean, not everybody goes out of town and not everybody has, 4th of July festivities. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. I think I will have a lot of people, and we'll see. And if not, then there's going to be a big liquidation sale somewhere. It just, the landlord here has given me a little grace period. I have until Tuesday to get done here. Otherwise I have to pay the rent again. So I'm trying not to have to do that. I am Diane. I'm running it. I've been doing it. Oh, don't go away. Don't go away, chat. Where's my, it goes away. It fades. How do I make it not fade? Come on. Don't fade. Don't fade away. I hope the sale will be good. Think you are doing a good job with all the organization and everything. It's overwhelming looking at it. Yeah, it is. It is a little, and a lot of this stuff I've just had boxed up and, haven't dealt with. This is my finally dealing with what I need to deal with. Thank you, Lucy. No such thing as perfect. That is true. That is true. Was my house sale profitable? It was about half of what I was hoping for. And this move has been insanely expensive. For some reason, it's been my most expensive move to date. And I don't know if that's just because movers are charging more and everything costs more. Moving the fish tanks. So I condensed 3 fish tanks into one big giant fish tank, which I will show soon. I'm still trying to get the doors put on it and get it finished. But it cost $800 just to move the tank. And then I had to pay to have all of the fish and the rocks and the corals and all of that moved. So that was another, expensive. I don't have to give all my numbers. And then there was a month where I paid all 3 rents. And I think that's where the expense came in. Like I still had 3 houses. And so I was supposed to be out of here by the end of June, which was 2 days ago. And I had an estate sale company who was supposed to come and do it. That was my plan. I'm going to hand you the keys. Please go make us some money. And they kind of put me off and put me off and put me off. And then said, oh yeah, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. They came in and worked for one day for 4 hours. And I came back in after they had worked. I'm like, oh, no, this is not ready. No. And then they're like, oh, just, pay the rent and we'll just keep selling all month. And I'm like, no, I need finality. I need this done so I can get on with my life. So that's the plan. That is the plan. It's just to be done with this era. Make some money. The goal is to make enough money to pay back what the move has cost and hopefully some and put some back into my savings account and then move on from there. And then I've got to unpack my house. I haven't even unpacked my house yet. That's got to happen too. And I feel bad. The kids are like, Mom, when are we ever going to get unpacked? I'm like, one day at a time, kids, one day at a time. Thank you, Lucy. There's one perfect on this earth. That is true. The one that it is lives in heaven. Yes. Amen. And I have had to talk to him a whole lot through this process. A whole lot. And just have faith. Like that's what faith is. It is believing in what you can't see that it's going to happen and knowing that no matter how it goes down, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But yeah, so that's it. That's where I'm at. That's the plan. Good to set long-term goals. Yeah. I have long-term goals and then I have daily goals. And on my little to-do list every day is unpack something. And that's a new thing for me because I'm a all or nothing. Like I like to dig in and do it all. And I've just had to say, okay, there's one box over here. I'm just going to unpack this one box. I'm just going to put away one load of laundry. I'm going to count that as unpacking at this point. And eventually, if I do that, it's all going to get unpacked. And I really had intended to bring a bunch of stuff back, but no, didn't have time for that. So I'll probably be doing a lot of donating because I refuse to do storage again. There will be no more storage units. No more storage units. And I still have the pod out front, but it is almost empty. It's got got halfway, and there's probably 6 tubs in there that are just plush from when I had my plush business. And I'm looking for a bulk buyer for that. I'm looking for somebody who would just like to buy a plush store ready to go. And also the same with the clothing. Like all my listed clothing is not here. And I'm looking for somebody who just wants to take that over. I can transfer everything through List perfectly. I have a 30-day free trial for List Perfectly. If you use niche 1, when you go to checkout, it should give you 30 days free trial, which is a little extended from their normal. And that way I could get somebody up and running in a new, ready to go eBay, Poshmark, not really Etsy because clothing doesn't really go on Etsy, but Mercari, Vinted, Depop, all the places where you can, sell clothing. So that is what my plan is for the clothing. And obviously you saw that I'm selling a lot of clothing here, but also I'm going to look at what doesn't sell here. I could include in as, unlisted inventory along with listed inventory in that whole deal. So yeah, I got plans. I just got to make them happen. I really love that koi painting right there too. And I'm like, do I have a spot for that? I really love it. It's kind of cool, huh? Can't Noah and Rachel help unpack? A little bit. They will if I ask, but they just really don't know where to put stuff. A lot of the unpacking is my collections and stuff like that. We've unpacked the kitchen and all the main stuff. Oh, ThreadUp's not good. I have never tried ThreadUp. I don't think I've ever bought from it, and I've never sold to it either. Yeah, I should have brought a tripod. My arm's getting tired. I'm not going to go for too long. After this, I am taking a load home and grabbing Noah and coming back and finishing up for the evening. And then I got to be back early in the morning because people start coming early in the morning. I'm hoping I did not get to the bank. Before they close. So now I'm hoping that I can either go to a grocery store and break some large bills. I got to the ATM, but I didn't go in the bank because I had to get back here to pay one of the people that was working for me today. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. Hold on, let me read your comments. Thank you from Brazil, Sao Paulo. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Never apologize for your English. There's people who only speak English that can't really type out English. I'm so sorry, MZ. MZ, can you email me if you haven't already? Let me know your experience. I'm really trying to help people get taken care of. Um, so thank you, Diane. So, when I decided that I was not going to let this estate sale company kind of string me along, there was no guarantee they were going to get it done in a week or 2 weeks. It was just like this open-ended thing. And I just thought, okay, I gotta take this on myself. Well, it sounds like it's mom. I know moving is yes. Good night, Jackie. What was I gonna say? I'm so tired. Oh yeah. So I thought, okay, what can I do? What's plan B here? And I work with an organization here in Las Vegas called Volunteers of Vegas. And I met them about, well, let's see, it was October of last year because I was volunteering over at the Gilcrease Sanctuary for their fall festival event, and Volunteers of Vegas was also volunteering. So I got to meet the founder, he is the most infectiously positive, energetic, creative, smart, compassionate person you'd ever want to meet in your life. He's just one of those people you just want to be around. And then I learned about his organization, and then I was like, oh, this is phenomenal. Of course, yeah, I'm going to start signing up for stuff. I regret that I have not been able to sign up for as many things as I would like to because I have been moving since March, April, May, June, 4 months. 4 months I have been in moving hell. What the heck? Oh, why is my phone ringing? Oops, can't answer that right now. So yeah. So anyway, so I reached out to him and I said, hey, idea. I said, what if we make this a volunteer event and I will donate 30% of the proceeds to VOV? And he thought it was fantastic. I have had volunteers come and help set up. They have been amazing. I have volunteers coming tomorrow and Saturday, even though I've had to hire some help as well. They have provided, enough that it's really helped. That's why I did 30%, because like 10% I've allotted for having to pay for help, kind of like doing all the math in my head here. And it's all going to work out great because they need funds to keep doing the good work that they're doing. And the people that have come have had a lot of fun with going through all this stuff. So it's been a huge win-win. And so my goal is that once I get this move done, I get to go do a lot more things with them and maybe help them with some content creation at their events and that sort of thing, and give back that way as well. They do have a YouTube channel, and Ben is the founder. He is also on TikTok and just talks about a lot of stuff. But if you're in Vegas, it is a totally worthwhile cause to get involved in. They are a 501c3 nonprofit, and what they do is go and help other organizations with volunteers. They do park cleanups. I think they do a park cleanup. I don't know if it's once a month, or I think it's once a month. They pick a park in the Las Vegas Valley and they do a cleanup day. And, they have little contests, like whoever picks up the most trash gets a little prize. And in fact, that just reminded me, I want to put together some things that could be good prizes for his ongoing stuff. But yeah, having a lot of fun working with them, and it was a super good solution. It's getting the job done, and now we just gotta live through the next 2 days. That's it. 2 days to live through. We'll be fine. We can do it. Oh my goodness. All right. What's on your mind, guys? Any questions? have I not clarified, what life is throwing lately? Somebody said that I promised a new house tour, and I'm pretty sure I didn't promise that because there's too many people who like to try to figure out where I live and cause problems. So I'm probably not going to be doing a house tour. I need a vacation. Wait, I need a vacation on the. Okay, come back, comment. This this is the only weird thing here is that the comments fade off of the screen. Why do the comments fade off of the screen? That is so weird, YouTube. I wonder if there's a setting where I could just leave my comments on the screen. Let's see. No, no, no. I need a vacation on a beach with some turtles floating by. Absolutely. Absolutely. You should let some of that stuff off for giveaways that would work well for VO. Yep, yep. Drink the beer and soda for the move. No beer for this girl. No beer. Let me see today. Oh, Renee. Yeah. Well, I moved. I moved in April, but I've still been clearing houses. So I moved, got the move done. It's just now getting out of the workhouse because I had my house and I had my workhouse, and now I'm gonna have just my house workhouse. It's all in one. It's all under one roof. Is your estate sale in person only, or will you go live afterwards for your views? I'm thinking, okay, I'm glad you asked that, Laurel. I think what I may do is after the in-person sale, I may go live again and see if anybody wants anything. I never said I would give a house tour. You did say and did show your new setup for your work. Yeah, yeah. So because YouTube algorithm being what it is, I think what's happening is people are being served up my previous move video where I did talk about giving a house tour. And that's probably where they're saying, but you said you were going to give a house tour. Yeah, I'm going to show what I can. I'm going to show bits and pieces in my collections and all that once I get them put together. But yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't do it because the last house I had, this is how crazy these people are. They screenshotted while I was live and did Google image search to find the listing of the house and then doxed me. Like, it was super wild and crazy. So I'm being extremely careful this time. Yes. I even got rid of my personalized license plate. It was too easy to spot my vehicle. And so I did that because there are people who wish me harm, and I don't live in fear. I'm very aware of my surroundings, and I don't go any place, sketchy or anything. I'm not going to be alone here. I'm going to have plenty of people around me, and there's cameras recording everybody that comes in. But I mean, it is weird to think that there's people so obsessed with me that they would go to those lengths. I don't understand. Like, if you don't like me, just don't watch what I do. Like, it's not for my family. It was for the movers, so-called friends that were supposed to help. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. No, I'm careful. I had an uncle that taught me very well how to protect myself. I will just say that. And I am prepared to protect myself if I have to. So there's crazy. It doesn't matter where you go. There's just crazy people, and there's unhappy people, and there's people who don't like seeing someone else succeed. And I don't understand that mentality. I want everybody to succeed. I want to lift everybody up. I have blown my life savings on helping others, do and be, and you know, and if things don't work out, like move on, just move on. But not everybody is like that, sadly. Okay, what else, guys? Before I sign off, the computers. Yeah, I want everybody to do well. I held up a Cardinals trinket box. Let me just Cardinals trinket box. Cardinals trinket box. We'll have to see if I can find that. I don't know where he went. I'll look around for him. Let's see what I can do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna yawn. No, Daddy, no, no yawn. I have to find movers too for Sunday or Monday. Rachel wants the piano, and I gotta move my jewelry boxity box thing. And then a couple shelves. Yeah, I know, Barbara. I know. It's just a crazy world now. I'll show what I can. I mean, I can't show any distinguishing features, but I can show some stuff. I just can't like, you know, do the full like, here's my house, this is what it looks like, and here's, you know, just can't do that. But I can show bits and pieces. And my pool is fixed now. For those following the saga of the pool, like I said, I moved in April 10th. I got the keys. May, June. We are almost 3 months, and I just now have a working, usable pool. The property management leaves a little to be desired. Yep, I don't call anybody out. Like, I don't say names. It's not what I do. If you know, you know. But that's not my thing. Never have, never will. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Wow, my brain just went, phew. I don't know what my brain was gonna say. Anybody know? Anybody know what my brain was going to say? Yeah, that I have to decorate. I can't not decorate for the holidays. I will be decorating for the holidays. I just won't show them on video. After the sale to have another. Oh, did I not finish that thought? Oh, yes. So I will probably have to do it. I got to see how I feel tomorrow when we're done. So it's either going to be tomorrow afternoon or like, see, I don't want to do it Sunday morning because people go to church. So I would have to do it like Sunday sometime afternoon. And it just all depends. Like I'm working with a liquidation company when they have to come and pay. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something. I'll see what I can do. But hopefully, if the liquidation thing works out, it's all going to be offered in online auctions and not in bulk. It'll be like pieces at a time, not 6 boxes of stuff or a whole table of stuff. I think I'm on overload. Yes, that is what my brain is saying. I've read comments of people saying that you baby Noah and Rachel and don't make them do anything or to have grown-up responsibilities and get jobs away from you. I don't know why people, I know. It's like, because they're not in our lives. My kids have a lot of responsibility. Noah does all my editing. That is Noah's job. Like it's not quite 40 hours a week, but it's editing each video. Each 40 to 60 minute video that you see takes approximately 6 or 7 hours to edit. That's what most people don't understand. And that is why there's no video today. So Noah does like, ouch, my back. Noah does the main edit, and then I go through and I will add comps and that kind of thing so that the education part is coming from me, but he does all the technical, putting all the pieces together, doing all the transitions and the fades and the music, and he picks out all the music and all of that. And Rachel is going to college. Yes, Rachel is getting ready to go to college. Rachel takes my pictures for the business. So we have a family business. We also have a menagerie of animals to be cared for and house duties that they take care of. So I do not baby my babies. And that is true. And it is nobody's business what my kids are doing. That is true too. It is true too. And if I wanted to spoil my kids rotten, exactly. It's my prerogative. Yeah. Noah's a good egg. And he will drop everything. Like tonight, when I say, hey, I need your help to go over, and he might grumble a little bit, but he'll do it. Rachel sometimes won't do it. She's teenage girl through and through, but Noah will. Oh, it looks like J-Lo. Maybe. Yeah. There's the Noah. Poor Noah. I've got to take him to a barber. He's been asking. It's not his story. The other day he had a pair of scissors. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I got to trim my beard. It's like, don't trim it with scissors, babe. No. So I promised him I'm going to take him to a barber as soon as the sale is over, and he's going to get a proper haircut and beard trim and get looking a little less scraggly. Yeah, the kids are taking care of the house like right now and everything. Like I can walk away from the house and know that everything is being managed and repairmen are being let in, and whatever has to happen at the house is happening at the house. I don't even think about it. They are completely responsible that way. I'm not in a hurry for my kids to leave. I mean, I know the day is coming, but I'm not in a hurry for it. I want to make life as easy for them as long as I can, because we all know life on your own when you're young is not easy. It's a little brutal these days. So why not give them a little bit of a cushy life as long as I can? Okay, we're at the 48-minute mark. Anybody got any questions for me before I sign off? Because if I sit here too long, my eyes are going to close. It's going to happen. I am thoroughly exhausted, and I still have to come back. Like I do still have to come back. I have to get rid of all the tripping hazards at least. And yeah. And then just look around and go, you know what? It's good enough. Thank you, Minnie. My evening is going to entail sitting by the pool with my feet dipped in. I probably won't swim tonight, but I will dip my feet in the pool with a little White Claw and just relax. Yep. I want to go get a haircut too. I'm really ready. I'm gonna take off like this much. I just haven't gotten there. Next week is my week. I'm gonna get a pedicure and I'm gonna cut my hair, and Noah's gonna go to the barber, and we're starting the second half of this year completely fresh and ready to take it on. And I really appreciate all of you who continue to watch the videos in my inconsistent schedule. I really am planning to get back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the videos. It's going to happen very soon. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's going to be my video schedule. I am exhausted. But it's okay. You know, it's like a good workout. Like you can look around and see what you've accomplished. When I walked in this house the first time, knowing I had to set up a sale, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it happen. And it happened. Like it's ready and it's going to be busy and people are going to show up and it's all going to be good. And I'm going to learn that we're just going to go with the flow. And, you know, because I didn't get everything priced ahead of time, I might lose some money on stuff, but I might make a bunch of money on stuff that I never thought I would sell, and it's all going to balance out. And I want resellers to get good deals. Like I know what resellers need to buy stuff for. Yeah. So hopefully, if any of you are in the Las Vegas area, you will come see me at the estate sale. And I will be here both days because I'm going to be the one taking the money. My kid is at the end of the school year pool party for youth. Oh, how fun. Have fun, have fun, have fun. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I did not allow YouTube to play ads during this live. I found some setting and turned it off, but I'm sorry, replayers, I got to turn the ads on. So thank you for being here live, and I hope that that was the least I could do for you. And with that, everybody, go be profitable and make it fun. We'll see you on the next one. And then I have to figure out how I end this when I'm doing it this way, because I don't actually know. I don't know. How do I do it? How do I end the live? No, that's not it. Oh, guys, I don't know how to end the live. All right, I'm just gonna start pushing buttons. Let's see what happens. Ah, I found it.